This shit is crazy, ain't it? This shit is crazy, ain't it? Yeah. Just keep it real with me. That's all I ask of you. Just keep it real with me. That's all I ask of you. As I like my mind, sip this baton. All bullshit aside and correct me when I'm wrong. I tell you what, before we start, let us pray. Bow our heads and give thanks for the day. Lord, forgive us for all we have seen and open our heart as grown women and men.
I mean, I get this question all the time. People ask me, what inspired you to write The Dark Side of South Beach? I mean, this environment itself, this area right here inspired The Dark Side of South Beach. It's part of the inspiration of The Dark Side of South Beach. You know, it's definitely all a blessing. I can't complain at all. Came out that door right there, downstairs in that corner. My grandma stayed in there. Rest in peace to her sweet soul. Sarah Seymour, Sarah Elizabeth Seymour at that. The best meals in America came out that door right there. These three young men running around Miami, learning life. The only way they was taught, in the streets that is. Who will be blessed in all the mess that they create? Go get that book, The Dark Side of South Beach. In stores everywhere. Online, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble.
Your mouth will close doors. Watch what you say before somebody close doors. And don't never bite the hand that used to feed you just because you on your feet and you feeling you don't need to see. God put you in position so you can make a difference and not blow it on bitches.
Birth from the womb in the early 80s, right around the time the crack epidemic destroyed families and communities. I witnessed the epidemic up close and personally as I watched the enemy seek people to fall prey to drug addiction. I've grieved with family members and friends who lost loved ones to AIDS and other drug-related illnesses. I've seen the aftermath of young souls all gunned down to senseless violence and drug wars taking place in the streets where we live. I watched being blinded by the illusions as I and even more of my peers were hauled off to prison for crimes related to the so-called game. It affected our lives, our politics, the movies that we watch, and the music that we listen to. And it destroyed our community piece by piece. As I paint this picture, I want to shed light on every aspect of illegal thinking. Being criminal-minded, no one ever wins in this game or drug game rather. There are only losers. The hustlers, the drug addicts, the family members and friends, everybody loses in the game. We lose loved ones to addiction, young men and women to tragic early deaths, and we lose years of our lives to incarceration. We lose in every possible way. Many times, the game is glamorized in the entertainment industry, but how quickly some people forget that some of them are just entertainers acting for an audience. Movies glorify the game, as do music, magazines, and even books. My objective is not to glamorize my lifestyle, but instead to call your attention to the pain that the game inevitably causes those bold enough to play it. This story is dedicated to those who can't see the light from the darkness right now, to the lost little boys and girls dealing with the pain of watching a loved one slip away a day at a time, to the husbands and wives forced to pick up the pieces for a spouse who can't kick their habit, and to the dealers and hustlers who supply the needs of victims without realizing the destruction of families and communities taking place at their very own hands. This story is dedicated to love, which God gives and costs nothing. May it help heal all our wounds, past and present, and transform us into better people. This is my story.